Hey guys, welcome. Today we are working on cutting some more logs for our place here. I shall bring you guys over to check out the fort. As you can see, I've got a bunch of blown over trees I've been cutting out to get a bunch of logs. I used almost all my logs to support this up. So that's what I have left. And I also have a bunch of stakes over here, which I'm going to be making fencing out of, probably in a different episode. But where I just got that log was off of this piece right here. I actually haven't been down here all the way yet in this little popple area. It's a bunch of little popple trees. They're perfect for making smaller logs. My dad had his bud come down here a couple years ago. Cut some huge popple. Like that giant stump right there, that was cut by my dad's friend. Just as a comparison to my hand. It's huge. Alright, let's head over. So you can see right down there's my fort. Alright. Like, oh, that's a cool area I want to go to. Alrighty. Wow. How did this get here? Alright, so just walking along, I just found this giant crater with a log over it and a big rock. This would be a cool spot to put some logs over and bunker down there for a while. Have like a storage area down there. So, alright, we have all the tools that we came down with. So let's head back up. We're not going back inside the house, obviously. That's dumb, but the reason why it's been taking me a while to edit and finish up these videos is because, like, all this COVID crap is going on. And I have a lot of schoolwork to get done in the days. So, I'm not really left with a lot of editing time. And to actually film itself. So if we take a left here and go down our trail, we just keep going, we'll eventually run into my bridge I made. Took me about half of a day to build it. We have some nice, decent trails down here. Hopefully when this crap gets over, I can have some friends down here to help. That'd be nice. Have some extra vids. We could cut a lot faster. Have them like video and I video sometimes. That'd be fun. That sounds like a generator. I have no clue what that was. Alright. And also, it's really hard because we've been losing power a lot during this crap. So, it's really hard for me to post videos. Again, this was a really simple throw together. I didn't have a lot of planks, so there's a bunch of gaps. My dad's supposed to make a metal bridge. What we're going to do is probably, if I can stand on that rock there, what we're probably going to do is have it come right across and open up that little section there a little bit more so that we can have a giant bridge across for like four-wheelers and tractors. Which will be really nice when I get to building my giant cabin down here, which I'm hoping to start later, like maybe in a week, which would be perfect. But right now, it's still too wet to get four-wheelers and tractors down here without making a giant mess. So until we do get that built, we're probably just going to clean up this trail a bunch, make sure that it's 100% safe. Like, get rid of all these extra boards. Get rid of all these trees. Alright. Alright, so I don't just have this little area. I'm working on a mining area. So I'm thinking about taking my tools and going down there instead. It's at least a good 500 feet to there from here where I am now. Maybe a good 2,000 from where my fort is. Takes about a 10-minute walk to get to both, depending on if you go on the trailer through the back one. So if you were to actually turn right instead of going left, you would have eventually ended up at my grand's. Which there's a giant like mud puddle in the trail. And it's super fun to float yourself and some logs across there. So I'm thinking about making 3 cabins down there. And in that giant poplar area, I'm thinking about clear cutting it and putting it in a whole town. So, yeah. There's a really cool tree up here. I really like it. After it's freshly rained, there will be little droplets coming off of these. This is a sugar maple tree. They're like bright red. I don't know if you can see them on camera really well. That might be a little better for you. Focus. But yeah, they're starting to bloom right now. And they grow beautiful red flowers. Alrighty. So, it looks like we're at a dead end here by this, like, cabin thing. It's actually boat building for my dad's boat and canoe. And as we go through here, you're going to be able to see color a little bit more. Let's go check for some money. So, me and my dad also own a sawmill, and we check for money. Whatever we have left for extra wood, we sell alongside the road in this little box. Let's check it for some money. See any money in there? No, no money. Although I just checked it before I made this video, so yeah, that's probably why. So let's head in to the garage and grab our tools. Actually, I might work on cleaning up the road. There we go. Put that there. Swap it out for a hoe. Alright, let's go smooth this trail. So if you walk over here all the way, this is where I'm going to start dropping wood shavings bag them up most likely, and then just sweep them into here. I had a giant stockpile of them over here, but then I sweeped them all into this mud puddle that used to be here. Then it evaporated, and now I don't have it anymore. So we have 3 buildings so far, 2 at our mining town. Normally if I'm already out here, this little swing set area, if I have like cousins over and they don't want to hang out by the big shack, this is my first ever shack that I'm going to. But if they don't want to like go down there and help me, then they can like sit up here and play on this. Gotta step over this tree here. Alrighty, so my dad needs to come down here and help me clean up this tree. This tree kind of fell in the middle of the trail. I almost wonder if it fell on the cabin up here and just bounced off. But this is currently my biggest cabin, and it's the best. Not for watertight. The best for watertight has to be the one I just showed you. The one that's like further back down. Alrighty, let's grab our tool here. Start getting this all smoothed out. So what you do, you put it on the ground, step on it a little, get it in the ground, and pull some stuff out so that you can get it in deep to shave back all the leaves and stuff. You want to get all those back. So if there's ever something to happen, like if there's a wildfire, this is a perfect tool for scraping all your leaves away and all your dead like little bushes. What I have here is a little square of tilled area that I spent like an hour on, and I filled it back up because it was just getting late, and I wanted to uncover it a little bit for you guys to see. But this is currently my mining hole, which has a little bit of water in it. That's not that hard to fix with a shovel. I know you guys probably want to check out my my other fort here, so let's put that down and head inside. So as you walk in, there's a spot for when I get all the flooring in to take off your shoes on that little bench. So now I gotta get my backpack in and set it on that bench. And it's really hard to get in there because of this little thing here. I put that in a while ago, but then I realized I didn't need it, and it's like nailed in underneath this flooring up at the top. So there's no way to get it out unless I was to cut, like grind the nail on top of it. So as you walk in, there's like a spot to put your shoes. I have some small logs. Those are most likely for like extra beams and stuff. Like if I wanted to put something over this, or fill in my little skylight here. So if you're going even further, which I'm not going to go in because I will. It's a little hard to get out, but once you finally get in here, there's a little bit of board to sit on so you don't get your butt wet. And then I have this. So what this is it's just a giant stand to hold like your nails and stuff on it. You see, I have a hook in here from when I have my hammer down here. That's pretty much it in here though. So, one day, this is actually a good story. One day I was sitting in here. I heard something running by outside my door over there. And I saw a beautiful fox run right past my trail and right across that door. Big bushy tail. It looked cool. I liked it. It's funny. It's one thing that a lot of people don't get to see. Alright, well, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I didn't really have this planned. I just wanted to show you guys around my little city. This area is just back when the Indians were around, the Californian gold rush started. Those boom towns. So I used to be in love with this place and always would work on it. But now it's kind of like abandoned. And I use it for mostly storage for like logs. This is really cool. Whenever I look down that way, it gets super dark. But when I look that way, it gets super bright. Must be something with the camera. Alright, boys and girls, that's going to wrap us up today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.